Hello everybody! And we've got a very special one here. This is the special edition of the re-release of the Silver Case. The very first game made by Suda51. Made by him and about, like, four or five other people if I recall. Before we even get to the box, I opened up the travel case and it comes with this little mini comic, which shows a sequence of all the main characters dealing with stuff, and because it's a Grasshopper Manufacture game, or early Suda51 game, I have no idea what's going on, and I'll need to play the game to get the context to work out what on earth they're talking about. But if there was one bit where I did notice something important, where they mention... Yes, Sumio. We've got a guy here called Sumio, same as the guy from Flower, Sun and Rain. And I assume someone has a case of some description. But let's actually break into this. I have, again, no idea what's in this. I bought this just because I'm a fan of Suda51's games. I'm a fan of Grasshopper Manufacture in general. So I was going to crack this open and have a look at it. I just bought it without really thinking. But of course, first things first, inside we have the actual game. It's really hard to sort of put anything fancy on the back for this, because what is this? Well, it's pretty much a visual novel, a point-and-click adventure game. Now let's see what we've got in here. We have original soundtrack. Again, in a jewel case, which just seems with it. Although it's got like a look, trying to look vinyl, trying to look cool, but I don't know. Ooh, that looks more interesting. So let's go with this one, which is undoubtedly an art book. Ooh, and it's got the Grasshopper Manufacturer symbol on the back. Again, not awful. Again, it's this thick, hardback, you know, feels like a children's book sort of thing. It's actually, Grasshopper Manufacturer is probably one of the people who I would want to see an art book from, because their art design doesn't seem to follow the same sort of focus as anyone else. This is after all a game about murderers, so should have expected some sort of grisly stuff. But yeah, especially the silver case. It's just a bit unusual, so I'm sure that will be very good reading. I didn't see any interviews though. I think it is just artwork. I'm just going to give it a quick... Yeah, no one talking about anything in that, so sadly this is no Hand in Killer 7, but I actually like that, and I like it's got a matte finish. It goes with the regular stuff. Now this was the thing that looked interesting. It's probably not, but it's because it had a number on it when I saw it in the book, and I thought, oh, this looks like an evidence specimen bag. It's not though. I think that was just for shipping. So people putting it together. I think this is what this actually is a big mat. Then I might need to look at... Yeah, I'm going to look at this first, guys. Sorry. Sorry to be a downer, but I don't want to randomly flash this in the camera without completely knowing what it is. Considering what happened. Oh, that's not too bad. Actually, that's kind of nice. Yeah, it's a poster, again, from one of the main artworks of the thing. And, you know, nothing horrible in it. No one's getting cut up. No unfortunate news. And it's all side. Hey. That looks kind of nice. This, I tell you what, I mean, it's not the same artist, but it really reminds me of the old SMT, Shin Megami Tensei looking artwork. You know, how they drew demons and stuff like in the original SMT, and now in Persona, because it's all about Persona, but also in the original SMT. That doesn't look too bad. Actually, that's something that I might actually like to keep. And perhaps iron all of these things. It's made out of a plasticky kind of material. It's made out of, like... It's not paper so much. I think if I tried to tear it, it would, like, stretch. That's kind of interesting. Again, like everything else here, it's got this kind of slightly unusual finish to it. Ooh, briefly bag stuck to it. But yeah, let's fold this into a bit more of a manageable thing, but so you can still see it. So that's kind of minor. There's nothing went above and beyond here. You've got an art book, with no interviews in it. Only really good because the art's very unique. You've got, I think, a single disc, single disc original soundtrack. Not much else in there. You got the game, which should be great, but is available to download, and you get the comic. That's kind of like the nice thing. There's something nice about this comic. Yeah, it's nice sort of seeing all the characters and everything, and I'm sure I'll go to find that to have more importance after I play the game. But I mean, I was going to say, sadly, this nearly entirely sold out, so you probably might not find it at a convention, but frankly, good. I mean, I like this because I'm a big fan of the Silver Case and the whole Case series of games about people with briefcases solving crimes. But, yeah, I can't recommend it to just any old person who isn't a huge fan. I mean, there's very little here that's unique, other than the material of a poster, and who has the space for posters these days. But still do get the Silver Case. The Silver Case is an amazing game, but you might prefer to just download it on your PS4 rather than search out one of the last few remaining special editions.